Hello my beautiful little muglets, today we're playing Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac. It's a strategy role-playing game with high-definition 3D graphics. It's a mobile game which perfectly restores the classic of the Japanese comics. 12 golden saints and all classic characters are back to the sanctuary and waiting for your summon. This game enables the players to make strategic decisions of different skill combinations during combat and fight with the most significant advantages. This game was also known as Saint Seiya Awakening in Southeast Asia. Before we get into the first impressions, I want to thank Yuzu for sponsoring this video. I'll be leaving a link in the video description you can use to pre-register for Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac, so make sure to check it out. So here we are on the main screen. I've actually been playing for a bit. As usual, the first thing I want to show off is the gameplay. So we have a side story to go for here, 5.1, Burning Phoenix Cloth. The story has definitely been pretty interesting so far, but as it usually is with first impressions, we leave that out so we can focus on the gameplay. So before we even start the fight, you can see we can have up to 6 members in our party. Level 18 for the last one, I can only hold 5 for now. We do have 5 A ranks. We were doing a bit of summoning earlier. So there is an auto mode and a speed button mode over here. For now we're going to go to like 2 speed, off auto, so we can sort of discuss the strategies here. So each character has a number of skills which do different things. You do have a time limit up here, so we're going to go ahead and do one of these skills. How about this one? Which is an AoE. Oh, it seems like it goes automatically on auto when you don't do anything for a while. I actually didn't know that. Because usually I'm not trying to explain my decisions. There are definitely some pretty intricate strategies you can do. For now, we're just going to basic attack the middle boss there. So this is a turn-based RPG, but I think it works out pretty interesting. You see we have some orbs up there, and those orbs are shared between all 5 of my party members. There are no cooldowns on skills, but some skills have a cost to them. You get more orbs as the rounds go on, but at the beginning you usually start with 4. I really like this system because if you have like 1 or 2 really strong skills you always want to use, then you can. There's no cooldown on them. You just have to ration your orbs in that way. Also, I really like how auto battle works. You can select one of your guys that are currently on auto, and you can just select auto for them to do whatever they want to, or you can select which skill they're actually going to be using on their turn. So if I wanted to always use his skill, it's just you kind of have to make sure you would have the orbs to actually fund that. Due to the nature of the orb system and the fact you're continually getting more and more orbs to use, for harder things you definitely don't want to auto, because if you have your typical setup for when like the first 2 guys aren't using any orbs, so the second 2 guys can use orbs, then the first 2 guys even later in the battle can start using orbs, but won't unless you manually change it anyway. So we got some diamonds, some awakened stones for that side mission. We could continue on our main now, but let's explore some other things. There's tons of stuff to do in Saint Seiya. So we're gonna start with growth, how you actually get stronger. Of course, you can just raise their level. I also like the fact that they have these ratings on them. So this guy, for example, has an A rank for P attack. So you can get a very clear and easy picture of their role and where they actually shine and where they don't shine as much. So you can give them some potions. You know, we have quite a lot to spare. We can get him up to level 30, which I think is his max for now anyway. And then you can rebirth. You need to sacrifice other heroes of the same star rating. With 7th Sense, you can actually unlock a skill. You need various materials you get from other content. Skill, in this case, I would need another one of him to raise one of these skills level. And then we got Link. I believe you get bonuses for having a certain lineup. So different heroes with other heroes, etc, etc. They also include a very handy guide for each character, so you can see at a glance their rating for attack, skill, and survive. Also some other info for them, the sort of equipment you want to equip on them. I believe these are Cosmos. I don't believe we have Cosmos yet, but I might just be missing it. But I would say that that's the closest thing to gear you can give these guys. Otherwise, it's just your typical raising their level, getting their stars up, getting a new skill with these items, and then how to make them kind of your own are through Cosmos. Also, of course, since you can bring 6 different units with you, the amount of customization is already pretty crazy. But of course, we also have PvP, a lot of other stuff that we still have locked, but yes. PvP, sure, let's try a PvP match. I used to have someone else on my team that I really liked, but I swapped them out for an A rank. I think it might have been this guy. Yeah, this is like a buff skill. So I gave that to one of my big AoEs, and that did a ton more damage. I think I'm gonna leave him in there and try it. Yeah, let's just go ahead. We only have 15 seconds left to decide anyway. Let's keep, yep, and he's like the fastest ever. Was it, I think it was this dude here. All right, so now we're going to just basic attack. I don't know, let's go for him. Why not? I believe we're not going to be using any, who did I actually swap out? Whoops. I think I swapped out. Oh lord. Don't kill him. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. All right. I mean, they're almost all dead now. We just need like one more big AoE. We're gonna give that to him again, and then they'll all be dead as soon as we get back there. We can do his AoE too, I suppose, just in case. But we need the rest of the souls for our last AoE. Come on, man. He is a little slow, but dang, he's strong. Let's go, dude. Thank you. Get out of here. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this invisible dude here, but see ya. That was pretty nice. There are like so many rewards and so many different events going on all the time. It's a little bit overwhelming to start, but it just gives you that much more you can do. We also have summons, of course. You know, I love my gacha. We only have 5 normal ones now, but we can buy some, we have some gems. Let's do a couple summons. Well, today's theme is Sea Dragon Cannon, and I believe we can get him through here. So let's buy 9, and let's go summon. Oh snap. All right, that wasn't exactly him, but you know, we can try again. Ooh, we got an A rank. I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume the B ranks aren't as good as the A ranks just by default, so I don't usually get super excited for them. Might be wrong about that. Maybe there are some really amazing B ranks. Armor of the Dead. Another one of the starter dudes. I think he's my 3rd one. I raised his skill once before. Another Armor of the Dead. Well, okay, we got 2 summons left. We did get 1 A rank, which we should check out. Another Armor of the Dead. Well, I mean, if he's good. Oh, and we got a shard for this dude. We need 120 to summon him, though. Last summon, come on, let's get something. Delphinus Mill? Kinda waifu, so I can't really complain. Really interesting sounding skills, too. Records the current HP of 1 allied saint. Besides the caster, the target will be purified before their next action and immediately recover HP to the recorded point if below that amount. So when I get a new character, I want to go to guide first of all. Oh geez. Not too much attack power, but 6 skill and 8 survive. Also, we got daily quests, and I really like that you can just hit the go button on them instead of having to like manually go there. We also have activity points. Get some rewards. I don't know what treasure map does yet, to be honest. And then also a ton of achievements. I already claimed like a bunch of these, but like we can get some more gold and XP potions. It's all good. We also got the townlet here where you can run around. There's a daily bounty board, which we haven't unlocked yet because we're scrubs. So yeah, overall first impressions, I think it's really fun. From the several saints I've looked at, I can say that they have very unique skills. You can create some pretty interesting team compositions around them. I really like the way they handle auto battle, and you can choose which skills they're gonna use while on auto battle. Tons of different content, goals, missions, quests you can do, so you're never bored. In addition to all this stuff I still haven't even unlocked. The campaign is really nice. There are stories for each chapter. But yeah, make sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below. Again, also down there in the description will be a link to pre-register, so make sure to check that out as well. Leaving a like if you happen to enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.